Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Harris with it. Now guarded by Wells. Cunningham outside. Thompson the bounce pass. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Aldama inside. Pass to Edey. Another shot. Rebound, Detroit. LeVert from outside. And it's Coward with the rebound. It's Morant in the corner. They need this one. And Cunningham with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Jackson.
Let's go. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
And we'll get another chance. Pass to Jerome. No good on the 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Outside Jackson. Here's Spencer. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Prosper misses. Detroit leading by 5. Pass to Duren. Rebounded by Prosper. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
Shot from the inbound. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Wells. And Aldama has it in the corner. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Using that almost 7-foot frame. Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Jenkins. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. to the left side wing. The three from Morant.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
To the middle, just 5 on the clock. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Coward. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Detroit.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
To the paint. Here's Holland.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And that's a foul called on Ron Holland. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Morant off the inbound pass. Green with the rebound. And now the Pistons fast break. Deep 2 from Robinson. No good from the wing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. Morant pulleys his way inside.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Here's Jenkins, and there's the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Jenkins got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pistons. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
And 1:01 left from the first half of basketball. Pass to Stewart. Here's Holland. He's got 7. And here's Stewart. He's defended by Edey.
A thunderous jam from Stewart.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Shot down the lane. Out to the right wing. Now Eldama. Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Down low. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And the first half is now in the books. Pistons ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Pistons working the ball around now. And it's Green with the jam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant left side. Shoots over Jenkins. And it's Morant missing. And it's Detroit's ball. 17-point lead, their biggest. Robinson misses. Inside. Edey can't hit. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Wells. And that one drops.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Aldama. Now Edey takes a three. A shot off that time. Now here's Jenkins. Here's Holland. Outside Robinson. And here is Jenkins. Three-pointer. That shot is off. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Robinson for three. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Pass to Aldama. This one for three. Rebound, Detroit. And here is Jenkins. And Holland gets it to go. Holland